Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get started building a dirt road to the bottom of the property. We're going to cut it in with the KIOTI CK2620, brand new tractor. I have a dual top and tilt kit so I can pitch that box blade sideways and then cut into the sand. As I just mentioned, the whole property is sand and it's kind of steep. So building this road is imperative to get access to the bottom of the property and make it actual usable acreage. Let's get started. I started off this project by cutting in the upper portion of the road with the box blade. This was made easy by the dual top and tilt kit. I could lean the box blade over sideways and then dig in on the upper side of the road. This also identified trees that I had to take out. Unfortunately, I didn't really want to take any trees out, but the ones that I did take out were overcrowding some other smaller ones. Oh, and don't worry about that water line. I'll cover that up. All right, we're all hooked up to the dump trailer and we're gonna go get some fill dirt found on Marketplace. So luckily it's just across the freeway. I'm gonna run across real quick. We'll get a couple loads and add to that road where we need fill dirt. All right, here we go. I just got the first of a lot of, this is the first of today, and I'm gonna make quite a few runs today. I grossly underestimated how much fill dirt this was gonna take. Lucky for me, my source was just across the street, and all I needed to do was call him up and get another load. After these first few loads, I start watering and compacting religiously. The last thing I want to do is finish this project, and then the first couple rains, I drive through it and then sink. By far, one of the most used pieces of equipment since I've moved into this place is this dump trailer. 7 feet wide, 14 feet long, a 14,000 pound trailer. I've loaded this thing to the brim so many times.
Finally, my road's taking shape. I set those blue markers out there thinking that's about where the edge of the dirt was going to be. Yep, wrong again. I'll tell you what I was right about, though, was hiring this project manager. He didn't miss a thing. Building this access road down to the bottom. I'm going to have trailer parking down there for the dump trailer. I'm going to have to take a couple of those trees out because the dump trailer is just a little bit wider. And then also I'm going to put in some trailer parking here for a couple of my military trailers. This is super satisfying. Spend a little bit of extra money and get yourself a hydraulic side link and a hydraulic top link. The side link lets you level it off and then cut in level. A little bit of money saves you a lot of frustration. At this point, I thought I was about ready for base. I called up one of my buddies, told him to come take a look. He's got a little experience at this, and he said, "Looks good. You're about halfway." I ended up backing the trailer down and agreeing with him because although it was doable, it was tight. And I really didn't want to be anywhere near this edge if it did become loose. So one thing I haven't touched on yet is erosion control. It is important you put some straw wattles out, something to catch any runoff sediment that is going to start washing down. Not only to be a good neighbor so your sand doesn't end up in your neighbor's carport like this, or it's just you don't want the edge of all of this to end up sloughing off. I'm going to end up seeding all this, so it's going to get grass. Obviously it doesn't get a whole lot of sun, but hopefully we'll get something in there that'll at least get a root hold and hold that hillside together. Hey Caden, go ahead and dump it. I know I could have thrown these things out, but he just wanted to go with the dump truck. All right, that's good. Although it's monotonous and time-consuming, putting water down is arguably one of the most important parts of building a road like this. Bringing in a bunch of fill dirt that's loose, it needs to be compacted. So water is one of the ingredients in that. If you know, you know, this is really freaking hard. And this is what you get. It looks like, you know, something that's been compacted. I do need to water some more in here to get that. And this is what you'll see right before. See how the knobs are kind of kneading all of the dirt in. And that's what you want. Again, pounds per square inch, PSI, a narrow tire, a lot of weight, something that's kneading all that in, like a sheep's foot would, but we're doing what we can. A couple of last things before I start putting in some DG. I ended up wheel packing the edge and then putting in a swale with a liner at the bottom. That way there's no erosion, and you can have a couple of years before any runoff goes off the side. All right, the bobtail just dropped off 5 yards of blue DG. I'm gonna end up spreading that here. I'll get the plate compactor right over here and compact in the first portion. That way I can get the larger dump truck down here to an area that's a little easier for me to spread. Oops, too much water. These things are a little bit temperamental. You have to get just the right amount of moisture and they work great. Ew. That's more like it. Just enough water to keep the dust down. This plate compactor can be purchased at Harbor Freight. It's a good low budget option to do some homeowner stuff. If you're putting in a gravel walkway. It doesn't do a whole lot on a driveway, but I needed all the help I could get.
Today, an exciting day. We're gonna put the rest of the road base on this main portion of the driveway that I'm building.
I did have some last minute touch-up work to do on a couple of the parking spaces, so finished that up right before the dump truck got there. Once this was done, I gave it a little bit more water, and then also, because of the low-hanging trees, I couldn't get the dump truck down far enough, so I had to dump both loads up at the top of the access road and then use the loader to bring it all down.
this was pretty exciting for me. Scoop after scoop, I got to see the road that I've been working so hard on taking its final form. Again, I cannot say enough about this top and tilt kit. The hydraulic top link and side links make shaping a road so easy. At this point, I did have a really leaky hydraulic hose. You can see the top links kind of, I guess, saggy for lack of a better word. My dealer ended up sending me a brand new hose after sending them a couple pictures and explaining what was happening. The truck and transfer were almost enough to finish the rest of the project. I ordered one more bobtail and then started using the plate compactor and compacting everything in on the edges. In hindsight, really, I don't know how much the plate compactor actually worked. I think wheel packing it with the tractor did actually a little bit more. So that's one step that I think I probably would have skipped. As of now, this is how it looks. It functions perfectly, and I'm extremely happy with how it came out. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to get notified on all my future videos, and thanks for watching.